Hey, Alec, Jerry McDonald from the Bay Area News Group. Almost every opposing coach always talks about the confusing array of formations and personnel groups and all the different things that Gruden will do to kind of put different guys on the field and match up against the defense. I'm curious from your perspective, as a guy who could play anywhere from a dozen to 20-some snaps. How long does it take to get into the flow to know when you're supposed to be in the game?
I think our offense has shown that we got to adjust to a lot of different looks on defense as well. And it's been tough. No crowd noise, obviously. No people in the stands. You don't get that energy to feed off. But at the same time, I think we're a team that practices really hard. I think a lot of guys work, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in order to get to Sunday. So, relying on how hard we're practicing every day really, impacts how we're going to play on Sunday.
Hey, Alec, Cassie Soto with the Las Vegas Review-Journal. You'll always be the answer to a trivia question. Now, how big was it to be the first Raider to score inside of Allegiant? And then can you take me through your celebration? I know you and Foster had talked about big celebrations there. Just take me through that moment for you.
Yeah, I think, the trivia question, that's pretty funny. But I hope that's just the start of what I'm known for out here in Vegas. I think Josh and I, hopefully we're here for a while, so hopefully we got more stuff to give to you. But the celebration was weak, I'm going to admit that. I was super pumped, super excited. I had to go back to my quarterback days. I just threw the ball as hard as I could into the wall. So, and then you turn around, be with your teammates, be with your guys. Those are the people that make that whole drive work, make that play happen. So, it's really all about the guys.
Hey, Alec, Vinny with the Review-Journal. This offseason, you guys made it a point of emphasis on cutting down the penalties, being more efficient in the red zone, finishing drives with points, and you're up in all of those areas. Is that something that you feel like you guys can continue to build on?
Yeah, I think that starts with DC. I think the way he's able to get us into good looks and understanding that he is communicating every single thing that the defense is showing us. So we can trust our rules, we can do our job, we can play fast, and that kind of eliminates the penalties and understanding what we got to do moving forward.
Hey, Alec, Paul Gutierrez here from ESPN. I know it's only your second year with the team and with Derek, but how much more in control of this offense does Derek look to you?
I mean, I think, I've been, last year and this year I said this a bunch. I think, Derek is one of the best leaders I've ever been around, and I think, last year a lot of the struggles, it wasn't, it was us. It was the guys around him not being able to step up and play to his cognitive level. So a lot of guys have been in the system now a little bit longer with him. We've worked on the offseason together. So we're able to kind of, play to his full potential. I think he has a lot of, potential pre-snap, post-snap. He has all the skill in the world. So, it was really up to us to execute and be able to follow our rules, like I said earlier, and just play fast. So I think the more that we're able to do that for him, I think the better this offense can be.
Alec, Adam, the Las Vegas Review-Journal. A lot of your responsibilities are obviously in the blocking realm. So with a lot of shakeup on the offensive line with the injuries, does that make your job more challenging for who you're working with?
No, I mean, like I said before, we practice hard, so a lot of these guys are getting a lot of practice looks at full speed. So, and our defense gives us a heck of a look every single week. So just understanding that that's kind of what we're doing. We get those looks, we get that feel during practice, and we got to put it into the game. So trusting those guys, to step up and step in is huge to this offense. And I think when you play physical like we do, you got to have that. You got to have guys step up and be able to fulfill roles when their opportunity comes.
Yeah, this is Vic. I was looking at Darren Waller's 12 catches, and one of them, he was in your spot. How you look in your spot, and what does he add to your offense overall? What does it bring to you guys that's so hard to stop?
I think he gives that matchup. I think a lot of people are talking about how linebackers, safeties, corners, everyone tries to cover him, but no one really can. So I think his role has definitely been able to throw a huge wrinkle into defenses. You have to game plan for that guy, but then, all right, he's in a certain personnel. What are you going to do about Josh? What are you going to do about Derek? What are you going to do about Henry? So I think you got a lot of guys that he opens up depending on 11 personnel, 12 personnel, 13, 23. So being able to block as well as catch and receive definitely gives our offense, it opens it all up for us.
All right, thank you, Al.